Yo, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Eric Campbell. I'm a creative marketing agency owner. I'm helping smaller podcasts / entrepreneurs scale. I've been doing content for about 3 years roughly, and I average 200,000 views for a new client within 30 days. These new clients have less than 1,000 followers. Most people spend, months, years trying to get there, and I do it for them in 30 days. A couple quick results: 1.5 million views, 250,000. You can look at this whenever, but just as proof that I know what I'm talking about, I'm not making this stuff up. So, how do I do this, right? Well, it's different for everybody, kind of, right? Because content breaks down into two sectors. You have entertainment. This is stuff that you watch to be entertained, for fun, to enjoy yourself, and everything like that. And then you have value, right? For example, IShowSpeed is entertainment. You don't really get much from his content. It's just entertaining to watch. It's fun to watch. It may be funny. It may just be cool or whatever. You may be interested in it. Doesn't matter. Value, on the other hand, is somebody like Gary Vee, right? He talks about business content, whatever. People sometimes watch him on the regular. They take that, advice. They take what he says. They apply it in their own lives, and they reap the benefits or, potential disadvantages of applying said advice. But either way, there is value there within his content. But no matter who you are, people ask one thing at the end of the day: who are you and why should I listen to you? This is the question that people are going to ask when they click on your content or when they see it. Because when you start, you have 0 followers and nobody knows who you are. You have no content, you have no followers. A lot of time you have no profile picture, because you know nothing about content. So nobody knows who you are. So like I said, they're going to go back to asking, who are you and why should I even listen to you? So how do you start, right? Because if nobody knows who you are, how do you even get started with this? Well, first thing is just start making content. If you've watched, anything of Mr. Beast at length, you always hear him talk about just make your first 100 videos, right? And improve something every time. And that's very applicable, right? I mean, for a lot of people, maybe it's not 100 videos, maybe it's 20 videos. But just start and make your first 10, 15, 20 videos and just get them out there. Most people have no idea how to get started with content. Just take something you see, recreate it, and that's how you get started. That's all it is. If you really like a video, try and recreate it on your own. If you're looking to spread a certain kind of message, just record it on your iPhone and post it, right? Maybe the next time you edit a little bit. Just focus on improving something every single time, right? Now, after making anywhere between 5 to 20 videos, maybe if you're doing shorts, maybe it's 20, 30, 40 shorts. If you're doing long form, maybe it's just 5 long form videos, whatever it is. Just start getting some content out there. After you're doing that, focus on quality, right? Because now you have a bit of, experience under your belt. Now you want to focus on the quality. Now, there's a few key things when it comes to quality. You need to at least be shooting in 1080p HD. This is a quick picture. If you're shooting anything under 1080p, nobody is going to watch you, because right now, almost everybody's shooting in 4K HD at this point, because this right here, an iPhone, shoots in 4K HD, which means you do too, or at least you should be, because, like I said, everybody else is doing it. So if you're not shooting underneath 1080p, or if you're not shooting at least 1080p HD, you need to be. Get that fixed ASAP. Once you're doing that, you need to also be color grading videos. Watch a YouTube tutorial. If you don't know how to color grade, search in, how do I color grade on Premiere Pro? How do I color grade on CapCut? Whatever. And this is essentially what that is if you don't know what it is. It makes videos much more aesthetically pleasing, and it just looks a lot better. This is a very big thing when it comes to quality, because a lot of the time, most people, I have a decent lighting setup here, most people don't. A lot of the time, you can't see them. The exposure is too bright. There's not enough contrast. There's too much, just white in the picture. Like I said, too much exposure. But whatever it is, color grade it and fix it. Now that you have decent video and audio quality, right? Because I assume that most people now, they can get a pair of headphones or whatever to record content, so they have decent audio quality too. What makes a video go viral, right? Because you can just post content and spam post and stay at 100 views forever, right? But at the end of the day, that's not what you're looking for. You're looking to get results like this. And how do you get there, right? Because what's the difference between this and those videos that only get 100 views, right? And so I'm going to go over a couple of things here when it comes to both long form and short form. Both long form, there's two key factors: CTR, or click-through rate, and AVD, or average view duration, right? Essentially, those are just abbreviations. They're very popularized in this kind of community. You'll get familiar with them. Click-through rate is the amount of people who click on your feed when it pops up, or the amount of people who click on your video when it pops up in their feed. Sorry. So when you go to your YouTube analytics under engagement, you'll see this, and this is your impressions click-through rate right here. And roughly this is 5.1%. So for every 100 people that see your video in their feed, when YouTube shows it to them, 5% click on it, or so 5 out of the 100 people. How do you increase CTR? Well, you need to create clickable, engaging thumbnails that catch people's attention. And utilizing recognizable faces is often a big part of this because nobody knows who you are, but everybody knows who Mr. Beast is. So putting Mr. Beast's face in your thumbnail can be very, very powerful because you're leveraging part of his audience, which I'll get into a bit later. But just by putting him in your thumbnail, it captures all of his audience as well, or a portion of it at least. So you have to create clickable, engaging thumbnails that catch people's attention. Now, if you look at my thumbnails, a lot of them are similar to that. But please don't DM me. I don't do thumbnails. Sorry. But like I said, utilizing recognizable faces is often a big part of this. I'll link a tutorial on how to create successful thumbnails down below. You could pretty much figure it out. I was using Canva for the longest freaking time. And you can definitely, figure it out just using Canva, then go into Photoshop, which is a lot more complex. But just start out doing something basic. And then, like I said, continually get better. Now, with long-form content as well, there's AVD, which is average view duration. So how long people watch your video after clicking on it. So you watch this video, if you're still watching, you're like 6-something minutes into the video out of however long it's going to be. That's a percentage of the total length, and that's what your AVD is. So essentially right here, you'll see this under, I think, engagement as well, to be honest. And this is your AVD right here. So 2 minutes and 11 seconds out of the 145, which is incredible, right? For a long-form video, that is very, very good. APV is a little bit different. That's just the average percentage viewed, which is just a percentage, not a time length. And so APV for short form, you usually want anywhere between 90 to 120% at least. With long form, it's between 30 and 60%. It really depends on the type of video, how long it is, everything like that. But this is a great example of really good, right? Because this is 2 minutes long. Almost, it's a long form piece of content, and the APV is 125%, which is very, very good. So AVD, right? How do you get people to watch it for longer? Because at the end of the day, YouTube doesn't care about what your video is about. They just care if it's keeping people on YouTube longer. Because at the end of the day, if your viewers are on YouTube longer, even if you're not monetized, they get shown ads and YouTube makes money. So they just care about the fact of whether or not your content is making them stay on YouTube longer. So how do you increase AVD? Like I said, you need to get straight to the point, right? There is no more, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eric and I'm 18 years old and I like to read books. And so here's my video. And today we're going to be talking about my dog, and his name is Jeffrey, and he's actually a golden retriever. Bro, nobody cares. And I want to give you an example, because when you click on a video of how to fix the light bulb in your ceiling fan, if the first 30 seconds of the video is, hey guys, my name is Joe, and so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to fix the light bulb. Now, before we do that, I just want to ask you to please like and I guarantee that the number of people who click off the video is larger than the amount of people who actually watch the whole video. Because you need to get straight to the point. Like, when you watch a Mr. Beast video, he doesn't do, hey guys, it's Mr. Beast again. Oh, no, he goes straight to the point saying, this is $1 million. I'm giving away to one of you guys today, right now. And to do that, you have to, whatever, straight to the point, right? I don't really watch him, but I know he goes into videos right away with a banger, hook, everything like that. And just an example of another, clickable, engaging thumbnail that tells a story, and it's very easy to understand. Now, another key part of content is modeling success, and I got into this a little bit earlier. But when you're starting out content, you want to model success because you have no experience, you probably don't have tons of ideas, and so you want to model other people's content. This doesn't mean copy, right? You don't want to literally take a video and repost it, but if you see a video that performs well and you want to recreate it / put your own spin on it, I highly recommend it. As many times these video concepts have already been proven to succeed. So if you see a video and it's this, person talking about whatever, and they use this music or whatever, maybe copying that, and I don't want to say copy because that's not a good term, but copying the message, putting it into your own words, and then spreading that same message isn't necessarily a bad thing. Why? Because the concept of the video has already been proven to work. People want to listen to this. So a lot of the time when you reword things, when you change it up, especially if you believe in the same message, that's really effective because, again, it's already been proven to work. Now you just have to, recreate it in a way that people want to listen to again. Like I said, not copying. But, for example, if Warren Buffett knows what he's talking about with investing, right? He's worth 90, 100, whatever billion dollars. loads of money. So if I listen to him and recreate a video going over some of the same things when it comes to investing, this isn't necessarily copying. It's just sharing information that A, is already out there, and B, I'm just sharing it in a different manner, right? So if you could go on YouTube and search Warren Buffett investing advice, you're going to get probably, 100-something different videos of the same exact thing, right? Just put in different formats, different types of video, and everything like that. But it's the same information, just put in a different way. So when you take that and you regurgitate it, I would say, in a different manner, in a different tone, in a different way of speaking, that can be just as effective, because people at the end of the day are looking for somebody to explain something in the easiest way possible. And that may be you who can explain it in the easiest and most effective way possible. I don't know. If you're good at speaking, sure, that may be you. If you're not, I don't know. So with short form content, this is a different story. This is insane. I could I'm going to give you a couple tips here and show you the things that really matter. These are the things that really matter the most. I'll put myself up here. A scroll rate, which is the percent of people that scroll in the first 5 seconds when your short shows in their feed. AVD, again, average view duration, and then like to view ratio, so the percentage of people that like compared to the amount that view. So for example, if 1,000 people like, a 10% like rate would be 100 likes. And so that's pretty good in my head. And I can make a whole other video on short form alone, because this is what I really do. This is what I help people with. This is what I've been doing for years, and this is how I get people tons of views. And so if you want to learn how to grow with short form, just book a call with me below. It's free, nothing like that, no salesy stuff. I'll be more happy to just network with you and kind of learn what you're doing and vice versa. But I do want to give you a secret to growing faster than ever before. Now, imagine I have Trump in this video and he promotes my video to his audience. Imagine what would happen. We don't even have to, because if you look at somebody like Theo Vaughn, who got 16 million views on his podcast, which is a lot higher than normal, this is what happened to his channel. Just from that Trump episode, this is what happened to his channel, right? 60-something million views in that month and 220-something thousand subscribers, basically. And that is way above average. And, you can just see it's way above average because you look at these lines, everything like that, and boom. And that's right around the same time that Trump went on the podcast. So, I'm not saying have Trump on your podcast or in your content, because honestly, you might hate the guy, and that's fine. And even if you like him, realistically, it's probably not going to happen. But the point is that Trump commands an audience of hundreds of millions of people. And if you were to have him in your content, that would be leveraging his audience, right? I mean, this is a screenshot of his Twitter page where he's got 50, 60, 80 million followers. I can't see what that says. 89 million followers. And I think now he has even more. So who knows? But how can you do this? Because realistically, like I said, you're not going to get Trump on your, in your content. Well, if you have 100 followers and somebody else has 10,000 followers, just by having them on your podcast or in a vlog or in, a short form piece of content, you are commanding their audience and vice versa. This is called leveraging established audiences. This is something many, many, many content creators do. iShowSpeed, Gary Vee, they all do this, and it's something that's incredibly powerful. So start small. Collaborate with somebody that has 2,000 to 5,000 followers. Getting in contact with somebody like that is not too complicated. And then from there, it compounds. Then you do someone with 6K, 10K, 15, 100, a million followers, and then before you know it, you'll be at 100K followers too, because you leveraged all their audiences. And, they shared your stuff to their pages and vice versa. It's mutually beneficial. So this is one of the many strategies I've implemented. A lot of this isn't secret knowledge. It's out there. People have talked about this plenty of times. But these are just one of the many strategies, right? This is a base level strategy that's implemented, and I implement a lot more with the podcasts and creators that I work with to help them scale. And like I said, I'm helping podcasts and entrepreneurs input these systems just like this and strategies so that their content systems help make them more money and go beyond, their wildest dreams, basically. So if you want to learn more, just like I said, the first link below is going to be a link to book a call with me. Nothing salesy. I really just want to, learn some more about you, and we can definitely go from there. But yeah, other than that, appreciate you guys watching, and I hope to see some of you guys in a call in the future. And other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next one.